Hello and welcome to Bloke on the Range. Sorry, live range, Chappie with his FAMAS right next door, making lots of noise, so we've all just got to deal with it. Right, anyway, in 2 earlier videos, I did experiments with point of impact change with my M16A1 with rested, freehand, sling supported and mag rested in order to see how the point of impact changed, how much at 300 meters with a non-free floated pencil barrel. Well, here we have my what was Stoner do rifle, and this has a pencil barrel but free floated in this KE Arms carbon fiber tube. So what we're going to do here is the same exercise with the same ammo, which is GGG 55 grain, and apparently due to certain geopolitical events, the GGG Armory is prioritising their local military contracts, so there isn't necessarily going to be much more of that coming onto the civilian market in the near future. But anyway, instead of a rest, we're going to bipod. On a sling, I have a Trunk Monkey Hawaiian sling in a garish colour. We're going to Magpod off a extended Magpodding mag, and yeah, freehand, and we'll just see what happens. So let's get on with it. Okay, so the bipod here is the BT lightweight polymer bipod, and because it's nice and low, I need a little mag. I zeroed this earlier, Magpodded, so we'll just see where this goes. Holosun 503 with a 3x magnifier. Oh man, I love this rifle. If this was zeroing, I'd just give it 1 click down right now. Oh, nice. Right, let's drop that off. Rifle is empty. Look back. So we've got a tight, hasty sling. What I've done with the sling here is I put it through kind of Kar 98K style, which works quite well. Now, because this is higher up on the butt than a bottom swivel, it's a little more European style, but it's still tight. Okay. So obviously the group has widened up a bit there. It's slightly low right. Well, has the group widened up? The rings are 5 centimeters, about 2 inches apart. So I'm not, I mean, it's pulled it down a little bit, but compared to the flexible non-free float pencil barrel, that is nothing. And obviously sling supported is harder than shooting off a rest. Right, let's get out of that and let's Magpod. Pulled some low right, not sure quite what's going on there. This is not my greatest feat of shooting in the history of the planet. Chappie's going behind the camera there. So let's come up onto me elbows, and for reference, this is the new batch of Farsuleka Sarma wool shell jackets with the thicker, denser wool material and moved elbow pads. And I've got elbow pads in here, and they're in much better position. So if you're thinking of getting one, you really should. Ooh, it's a bit off. Ha, hardly. Not a lot in it. Actually, that was probably the most impressive 5 rounds of this series that I've had. A little bit low right. So I think what we can conclude from this, that this standard super lightweight setup, I mean the rifle without a scope on it and with an MTP mag is 2.25 kilos, which is next to nothing. That is far less dispersion than from group to group and overall than with the M16A1. I mean, it's much better, more modern system, but yeah, obviously the difference with this setup, if you were doing serious bench rest stuff, yeah, maybe there's still too much there. Well, you wouldn't be accepting groups like that. But this is a little magic wand for practical shooting, and yeah, I mean, the entire aiming mark is 60 centimeters wide. The rings are spaced at 2 inches apart, so they're 10 centimeters, 20, 30, 40, 50, and so on. But overall, for such a light little thing, with bog standard blatting ammo, nothing special, that is actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. So anyway, I hope that was at least vaguely interesting, and we've sort of added to the sum total of human knowledge on this. I've got a couple of other extra videos to make playing around with this little toy of mine, and yeah, this is all made possible by the support of patrons. So if you've not become a patron yet and you'd like to consider doing so, please consider it. Many thanks to existing patrons who keep it chugging along nicely, and see you again soon. Bye.